Good morning, everyone. It's Bobby. I have another project for you. This is just a little wallet-size folio, measures 4 by 6, and it is just strictly for photos. There's not embellishments or anything outlandish inside of it, but it's just so cute. I made a belly band to go around it, and I left it loose so that there's room inside for the photos. And I just used one of the cut-aparts from the Glamour collection. Says she needed a hero, so that's what she became. And I used some of the Prima flowers from Tammy's store, and I cut these little silk leaves out myself, and I'll show you in another video how I did that. But this little folio just opens like this. It's kind of an accordion, and I used some clear stickers just to embellish it with, because I didn't want anything elaborate and dimensional. So it opens this way. Then this one folds down. This one says Pure Joy. And the first one say Memories Are Forever. Then it said Believe. Then Pure Joy. Did I fold that one? Yes, I did. Then it folds this way. This one pops down. It says Love on here. And then we go to the back. And this one opens out. And then this lifts up. It says Hope. This one lifts up and it says Live Joyfully. And this one lifts up and it says Enjoy Life. So the neat thing about this little folio, if you want to leave it sit out on your mantle or on a coffee table, you can prop it up like this. Lift each one of these up. And you can display it like that. Isn't that pretty? It's kind of hard to see at that angle, but that's what it would look like. And I just think it's so cute. This was really easy to put together. I did it yesterday in no time at all, probably in a couple hours. And I have a short tutorial at the end of this walkthrough, and then you go back to the beginning. I'll show you how to cut your pages and put them together. The only thing I'll do differently when I make it again is use a different edge punch, because sometimes these want to kind of catch on each other. But you can see right there, it's a little bit crimped up where it wants to kind of bind on itself. But it's just so darn cute. It's just the sweetest little thing. And this will be a neat gift to give grandmas or teachers or somebody that you just want to give some kind of a memory album to, but you don't want to go to a lot of time and expense. So this is real easy. It's quick. Doesn't use a lot of cardstock or chipboard. It's just strictly, no chipboard, strictly cardstock and designer papers, all it is. Alright, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy it, and stay tuned for the tutorial, and I will see you soon. Thanks. Okay, today we're making the accordion mini with a twist. I'm calling it with a twist because here's my prototype, and it actually kind of twists around when you stand it up, and you can prop these up and leave it out on a mantle or a tabletop, and it just looks really, really pretty when it's all decorated. So we're going to make this. It's really quick and easy to make. Takes 3 pieces of cardstock, and if you'll cut your first sheet at 7 and then take that strip and cut your 4 1/2 from that, you'll get 2 pieces out of that one. Then take the piece you cut off and cut it at 7 and then turn it to 4 1/2. You'll get a 3rd piece out of that strip. That way it takes 2 12 by 12 cards to get these 6 pieces you need. And then on your 3rd sheet, you're going to cut it in 3 strips of 4 and cut each one of those in half, and that will give you your 6 pieces of 6 by 6. So you're going to take your 4 1/2 by 7, and we're going to score the short end at 1 inch. I like to give it a few scores there. And then one long end, or long side, at 1/2. 6 pieces of this 1" and a half. Now my last video was so long because there was so much instruction to be given, and this one will be short. This will be a quick and easy project that you can just whip out, and it makes the cutest little gifts. And we're at a half. Oops. Here's 3, 4. You'll be surprised how quick these go together. 4, 2 more to go. 1" and a half. I just got this new scoring board, and I do like it, but I have trouble with the scoring tool that came with it. It kind of hurts my hand. I don't know why, so I'm still using this old reliable one for some reason. And it looks rounded, but it feels like it digs into my hand. It's probably just me. Okay, so we're going to take each one of these. Let me put my mat back on here. And we're going to score on the 1" or burnish on the 1" and on the 1/2". Okay. And I'm going to use the Glamour paper on this one as well. This will be another design team project. The paper is so gorgeous. And I used the gray artisan cardstock for the album that I just finished. And I'm using the cream for this little smaller one. That paper's got such pretty colors in it. You could use gray, cream, white, black. So many different colors. I want to try some of Tamara's new cardstock. I haven't yet. But it's got so many different colors available. That'll be fun to get some of that. Okay. And one more. Now once you get this folded and burnished, we're going to trim, just do a little trim work with our scissors. And then from that point, if you want a edge on yours, like I have on my prototype, that's when you'll do your edge before we start gluing it together. And I'm going to use the same little die that I used on that one. It's just these little scallop dies, and I'm going to use the straight one. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our scissors and we're going to cut out this box, this 1" box. And we're just going to put a slight angle on it. Not too severe. And then we're going to go over to this side and just miter it a little bit. Like that. Just a tiny bit. And we're going to do that to all of these. And the thing that makes this different is the way your pages are laid out. I like to cut my angle from the back so I don't get into my score line. I have been known to do that. So if I lay my scissors against the fold and just snip it, that's the way I normally do it. Cut on the 1" and then angle that. It's hard to see my score line with these lights glaring down on me. This little thing goes together so fast. And this is not my original idea. I did see it online, but the person that was doing it, it was one of those silent videos where they print everything on the screen. And when I used her measurements, I couldn't get it to come together right for me, so I revamped it a little bit so it would work for me. There's that. And this little piece. Okay, now at this point, you'll want to do your edges. If you want to use you can leave them straight if you want to, that's up to you. You can use a die or a punch. But what happens when we put these together is you'll put, one goes together like that, and your ½ inch will go away from you, and the 1 inch will go towards you. This will be glued to that one. So this is up and left, this is down and right. So we'll have up and left, and down and right, and up and left. I hope that makes sense to you. And down and right. What I mean by that is your large flap either left or right, and your little top flap either up or down. So we've got left and down. Oh, that's left and up. Left and up, down and right. Left and up, down and right. Left and up, and down and right. And that's the way they'll go together. So if you want to do an edge, I'm going to do mine now, and I'm going to use that die. So I'm going to pause the camera, do my die, and then I'll be back with you. And if you're going to use a die or a punch, you want to do these 7 pieces as well, just on one of the short edges. Alright, and I'll be back in just a few seconds. Okay, I have punched all my edges, so we're ready to put them together, and it's real quick and real easy. So the first one you have up like this, the second one you have up to the right. So these two are going to be attached together like this. And remember, this goes under, so we want to match them up to where this corner matches this corner, and you want it just past your little punched edge. Oh, I got a piece of paper stuck there. There we go. Okay. Oh goodness. Okay. So let's put our glue on this. Just make sure that you alternate them. So we've got our ½ inch here and here. So we're going to attach these two together and match up your edges. Get it just shy of that little punched edge there. And make sure it's nice and straight so that you don't go over your score line at the bottom. Because that's straight, not exactly the same. There. That's better. So there's that one. And this is our top. It's attached here, so the next one is going to be attached here. So we're going to put glue on that one. Now the one that I saw online, and I don't remember her name, but I'll find it and I'll post a link so that you can go watch hers. It's real pretty when she got done. I just had a hard time following her directions, and then when I wrote everything down and I tried to make it like she said, but it didn't match up. So I thought, well, let me see what I can do with this. So I did. Okay, so there's that one. Remember, these are going to be folded under, so here's our next one. This doesn't look perfectly straight here. There. This one is going to go up under here. And we're going to attach it just below that line. You want to make sure you stay away from your score line so it'll fold up nice. I see that one's over a little bit, but I'll just trim it with my scissors from this direction. Put my scissors under here. There we go. Okay. And this is our front. I have to keep going back to the front and make sure I do it right. And this one is on the bottom, so this one goes on the top. It's easy to get turned around on this if you're not paying attention. It's like, whoa, going the wrong direction. Okay, so here's this one. There's that one. Still see a little bit out of whack right there. I guess if it's just a teeny off, it isn't going to hurt anything. So this is going to go back here, and that's number 6. Alright guys, I'm going to use my prototype to show you the end of it. I guess my camera quit recording and I wasn't aware of it. But so when the video ended, we had put our 6 pages together. So what you're going to do at this point is take your 6x6 pieces, and where you have the 1/2 inch turn down score line, you're going to attach a flap to each one of those. So you'll have one there, one here, and one here. So that takes care of the front. Then you'll flip it over to the back, open it out, and then you'll have one that goes down, a second one down, and a third one down. That is the whole album, and then you're back to the front again. So it's really quick and easy to do. I hope you all enjoy it. If you do make one, I hope you'll share a photo and tag me so I can see your project. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye.